All right, it is the weekend, and on the weekend we like to just be a little more chill and do fun things like sports and food. And today we are heading grocery shopping yet again, but this time we're going to Denmark. We're taking a look at Shocked by Grocery Prices in Denmark. This is a full supermarket tour by Jet Lag Warriors. They have the cutest little baby. Hopefully they bring her along, which I'm sure they will because they always do. But anyway, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, this was 2 years ago. So the prices may be a little bit different now, but that's what you're going to tell me in the comments to let me know if the prices have changed at all. Before we get going here, please like the video. Let's see what we can see.
But before we even go inside, there is a parking lot specifically for bicycles here in Copenhagen, which is something I've never seen before. And so if you've heard rumors that Danish people love to bike, they are absolutely true. Now, the other rumor we've heard, specifically from Finnish and Swedish people in our comment section, is that the prices for groceries in Denmark are incredibly high. So let's go see if that's true, as well as check some availability of maybe some only in Denmark items or some unique.
Danish people love to bike. I think someone said in one of the comments when I was watching one of the videos about the Netherlands, someone did say in the comments that, you know, the Danish are kind of on the same level as the Dutch. Is that right? I'm probably starting some kind of war here. Sorry. All right, hold on. I wanted to see where they were here. Is this like a mall? It looks like it. I've seen those here in Spain where you have like a mall and with the grocery stores inside of the mall or something like that. There's a place in Malaga where there's the mall and the grocery store and the huge train station. It's all in one big center there. So maybe that's kind of what this
maybe
is.
Some only in Denmark items or some unique food. Let's go check it out. And so the first thing you notice when you walk in is this is truly a superstore. Typically you walk into fruits and veggies. In Copenhagen you walk into bras and panties. Okay, something new, something new.
Oh, okay, they're in Copenhagen.
Food. And so I tell you what, I for one am pleasantly surprised with the.
It is. He hasn't gotten to. He was just about to talk about the prices, but I'm looking at how clean it is in there. That is great. Neatly organized.
Prices here in the fruit and veggie section. I was expecting some crazy high prices, but they seem kind of similar to Sweden, to be honest. What's unique about Denmark is they.
Hold on. 39 cents bananas per piece. That's pretty good. Or 39. I don't know what they call it in Norway.
But
it's probably not cents.
Seem kind of similar to Sweden, to be honest. What's unique about Denmark is they tend to do things per size rather than per weight. So, for example, you have watermelons, 38 kroners, which is about this big.
Oh, kroners.
Or you have your watermelon extra large for 48. So rather than weighing it and paying per weight, they sell it per piece, depending on size. Sort of a unique approach. Oh, wow, check it out. In Denmark, the cabbages are conehead cabbages.
Oh.
I've never seen a cabbage like that. Although still the price, not too bad. And
yeah, I've never seen that before. Why are they like that? I wonder.
So I guess this theme continues in the meat section where every item is per pack or per piece rather than every pack having a different price based on the weight, which is sort of convenient as a tourist.
I got to get used to looking at what they're putting on the screen because I just keep looking at the prices on the food and I'm thinking $49. I mean, what's happening? So, all right. Okay. I got it now. 7 USD per item. I mean, these days, that's a great price. And actually, I guess that's always been a pretty good price. T-bone steak. I'm not a big, steak eater.
Because you know exactly what it is. You don't have to do any math. 350 grams of this. Is it more or less than 450 grams of that? So it's sort of convenient. And beside the meat section is this prepared food section, which has some pretty good prices here. I think you can get a whole
$9.87. Okay. And that looks like it could be a meal for two.
Meal for something like 45, which doesn't look too bad. Not to mention a full chicken for 56, which would be good for a small family or a couple.
Wow, that's good.
Good prices. It's amazing how much my price tolerance has changed in the past 5 years. Because before 2019, I think the world had cheaper grocery prices. And then once the pandemic hit, everything changed.
Yeah.
But in a post-pandemic world, these prices are kind of manageable.
Yes.
I think it's interesting how my price idea has changed, because now, after living here in Spain for almost 3 years, and when I see prices, say in the Netherlands or places like that, I'm like, man, it's expensive. But then in comparison to the US, it's like half as much. So I have a different point of reference now. I've been used to living the way that we've been living for a while, which is a good problem to have, and I'll take it every time.
I would say.
Normal.
Oh, look at this. This
What?
is like a burger pack or a sandwich pack at the very least. You got your sliced up meat, got your buns and your
Oh, wow.
toppings,
Pickles.
condiments.
14? That's pretty good. Looks like 2 buns, maybe?
For 100. That's kind of a convenient idea.
Very good.
Not bad.
Price, yeah.
And fair price too, yeah.
Yeah.
Very Danish thing.
This
Oh.
is,
Bacon liver.
it's like a pate, I think. It's like a
Yeah.
meat paste and you put it on a cracker. And they've got a whole fridge.
That sounds amazing. I don't think I've ever really had that until we moved here. It's so good. So, first of all, bacon anything is pretty much good. But bacon pate, that sounds delicious.
Of it.
Yeah.
Like a fridge and a half of it. Yeah, different types of pate.
Fish, bacon, classic.
Oh, wow.
Right, and they even got a Danish flag on it.
Yeah.
I think Danish people are eating a lot of pate.
Yeah, that's big here in Spain.
Yeah.
Isn't pate liver, I think? I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is.
Probably quite healthy.
Yeah, I think so.
And so we typically show you guys the cheapest carton of eggs as well as the cheapest carton of milk on these videos. And with that, we are into the cheese and wine section, which it appears the wine section is the fanciest section in the store. And
Yeah.
so the section is set up quite nicely with all the different countries across the top, and then
Oh.
each shelf from a different part of the world.
Oh.
The cheapest one we found is 50 kroners, which is pretty affordable. And as you can
Yeah.
imagine, some go up into the hundreds and even 200 per
Oh, wow.
bottle. And they even have box wine, which I thought was a Canadian invention. Turns out many countries have it, but this is really where you can typically get some bang for your buck because it's in a plastic bag inside of a box. This is like
Well, there's definitely in the U.S., that's for sure. And that's the... I don't know, there's a lot of jokes of people who drink boxed wine, but I don't think I've ever done that.
university student who wants to be, high class drunk for the weekend. You get
Exactly. There you go. He said it, not me.
box. But this is really where you can typically get some bang for your buck because it's in a plastic bag inside of a box. This is like university student who wants to be, high class drunk for the weekend. You get a little bit of box wine. Ooh, fancy. And here we have your good mood wingman.
What?
Which they're calling chocolate milk, but I am noticing it is distinctly not in the fridge. It's got some syrup in the bottom. This might be a pretty yummy thing, to be honest. I think it's a sweet milk
Get
drink.
it.
Although, does milk need to be in a fridge?
Not every milk, I guess. And I heard that the Danish love chocolate milk.
Is that right?
Oh, really?
Chocolate milk, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is that true? Danish, do you love chocolate milk? And so regular milk out here doesn't need to be in the refrigerator or doesn't need to be refrigerated. So I don't think that they change. Well, obviously they know what they're doing, but I guess it's just used with the same type of milk and they put some type of chocolate goodness in it.
It looks like a staple thing. It says since 1951. This might be a childhood favorite for people of all
Oh.
ages.
Right.
It's like a rite of passage. Drinking your chocchio.
Childhood.
Yeah.
Chocchio.
And so, just like that, we are into the beer section. Now, for
Oh.
my whole life, I never really heard of Carlsberg. I probably heard of it, but it wasn't like a famous brand in my head. But since we started traveling the world, Carlsberg is everywhere.
Yes.
There are whole countries, I'm thinking of Malaysia, where it's like they only serve Carlsberg. And the slogan is
Oh.
probably the best beer in the world. So we'll show the price of this one. Very Danish beer, 48 for a 6-pack of small cans.
Oh, wow.
Not bad. Certainly
That's
a lot
not
cheaper
bad.
than Finland, and certainly don't even get me started on the beer in Sweden. It's not even beer.
Oh.
So
4.6.
4.6.
Oh,
Okay.
Percent.
I thought it was 5%, but either way.
she knows exactly where to look. I take it she's looked before.
That's a pretty fair price for beer in a fully developed country. The alcohol prices are pretty good, and the wine the same. Pretty good. And in a very smart grocery store decision, they got the chip section
Oh,
right
dang.
beside the beer section. 'Cause when you buy beers, you go, buy a couple of bag of chips
Yeah.
too. So we can look for Lay's as well as Doritos flavors. And oh wow,
Oh,
we gotta buy a bag of that, Ivana. That's a must buy. So as you guys probably know
Really?
from our previous videos, ketchup flavored Lay's is a very Canadian thing. It's a #1 chip in Canada by far. We gotta test this
Wow.
and see if it's the same.
Let's
It
see
should
if
be.
it's the same.
It should be quite sour, like vinegar from the
Yes.
ketchup. It should be really, really good. So let's
Oh.
buy that. First time we've seen it outside of Canada. And then cheese and onion flavor could be good.
Whoa,
Yeah.
never heard that.
Barbecue flavor, salt and vinegar, and that's all you're gonna get for Lay's. And it's about 18 per pack, which is kind
well,
of a fair
are there any other chips that are from there?
price. And then in terms of Doritos, you got standard barbecue, nacho cheese, and sweet chili pepper.
Okay.
Fair. Now there is what appears to
Here
be a
we go.
local brand called
There we go.
Selling. And they've got better
Selling?
prices for bigger bags with more flavors. So I think it's a Selling chip country because you're
Okay.
looking at 10, so almost half price for a bigger bag. We're gonna stick with the ketchup, Ivana. We're gonna stick with the ketchup just to give it a try. But it does seem like Danish people are eating a lot of chips because it's a full 2
Yeah,
rows.
that's a lot
now.
of chips.
In terms of the
But I mean, actually, that wasn't. It has a lot of chips, but the roll looks pretty
people are eating a
small.
lot of chips because it's a full 2 rows.
No, it
No.
doesn't. Okay, that's a lot of chips.
Now, in terms of the coffee aisle, there is a huge section here of instant coffee, which,
Okay.
to be quite honest, for a refined palate like I have,
Yeah.
it's more or less undrinkable. But
Yeah.
we do have some coffee here of manageable price. It's about 55 for the cheapest coffee, and maybe
Yeah.
up to 80 or 90 if you're interested. And that's
Okay.
for 400 grams.
Let me see. Hold on.
80 or 90 if you're interested. Manageable price. It's a
7, 8. That's kind of expensive. 7, 8. 2 years ago, that's expensive. So it's probably even more so now. I think here in Spain, the most expensive coffee is probably about. Well, it's like 4 euros or something like that. 4.5. So I think that probably, I don't know what that equates to in the USD. I don't do that on a regular basis, but probably 5.5, somewhere in there.
about 55 for the cheapest coffee, and maybe up to 80 or 90 if you're interested.
Okay.
And that's for 400 grams.
I think it's kind of expensive.
Kind of expensive
Yeah.
for coffee. And actually, all the brands are sort of unique. Nothing familiar. Maybe Lavazza is the only one I recognize. And
Yeah.
I guess Selling is the local brand because it's the cheapest one. By far, actually.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
I
wow.
wonder if that's similar to Extra in Finland.
I
where
wonder
you
if
don't
it
even
tastes
taste the
good.
coffee. That could be muddy water, but it is a half price of everything else. And so typically in these videos, we show you the cheapest loaf of bread, which is certainly the Selling brand again, although it's
Okay.
not clear how much simple and white sliced bread Danish people are eating because the whole bread section is of various seedy and nutty textures. Not to mention most of it is dark brown, nearing black even. So I think they're more of
Oh.
a rye bread or whole grain or sort of healthy bread type people. I, for one, was born
Okay.
and raised on sliced white bread. No
Oh,
regrets.
God. I was born and raised on wheat bread, even pumpernickel, which was, as a little kid, it was the worst thing ever. But I got used to it to the point where I didn't even like white bread anymore. But now I eat it. So anyway,
Healthy bread type people. I, for one, was born and raised on sliced white bread. No regrets, baby. Now, they've got a product I got to shout out. Brioche hot dog pretzel style
oh
bun.
God, that sounds like delicious.
That would be a good hot dog bun.
Yeah,
Pretzel style brioche bun.
get
I
it,
love their hot dogs here in Denmark.
And I, for one, am here for it.
buy it.
Stay tuned for Ivana and I eating some hot dogs in the street.
Aw, man,
because
come
they're
on.
Good and we like them. And there you have it. A pretty darn good pickle section.
They love mustard. I remember that. Oh, wait a minute, they don't have the baby. Wait, this was 2 years ago. Did they have the baby yet? They may not have. I don't know. Anyway, I just realized that they don't have the cute little baby.
With all different type of veggies, including pickled potatoes. Now, don't touch the jar. I don't know who's working here.
Oh my God.
Someone is about to buy that jar by accident because it falls off the shelf. But in the end, it's something new. Pickled potatoes,
Pickled potatoes.
probably good, no?
Yeah.
Should we buy some pickled potatoes and just eat it from the
Get it.
jar?
Really?
Sounds good. First time we've seen pickled potatoes. And so
They one thing about them is they usually don't buy up a lot, which I guess that's good. They're not there for that per se, but I've watched some other people that they buy up everything, but they don't really buy that much stuff. So I guess I can understand that.
So next up, we've got the oil section where somehow sunflower oil is cheaper than rapeseed oil or canola oil, we call it in Canada. I don't know how it's cheaper because isn't sunflower oil just...
And I was told, wait, sunflower oil was not bad. It was in the Netherlands. I think it was sunflower oil. And they were saying that, because I was saying that we use olive oil for everything here, but they were saying that it's not bad, just like olive oil is not bad. But olive oil, it can't withstand the heat. I think sunflower oil can. I could be wrong. I mean, I've been wrong once before. So, you can put in the comments and let me know if this is the second time this year. Because usually every year, just once. But this could be the second time. I don't know.
Better?
Yeah, that's so.
Sounds good for me. I'm buying the sunflower oil if I'm living here in Denmark. Now, of course, they've got a huge taco and Mexican food section. Same like Sweden and same like Finland. It really seems like in the Nordic countries, they love Mexican food.
Yeah.
Really?
Which is pretty great. And they've even got a Asian food section, although I don't think Ivana's going to find her favorite instant noodles.
No.
Indomie.
They got Korean ramen.
They got Korean ramen, but no...
That's good for anyone out there. I'm assuming that's true. Does that mean you have good Mexican restaurants? Here in Spain, they don't really have Mexican restaurants. Well, I've really only been in like southern Spain. And there's some, but they're just like, they're not the best Mexican restaurants.
Indonesian noodles.
No.
Indomie. Asian food section, although I don't think Ivana... Mexican food.
Yeah.
Which is pretty great. And they've even got a Asian food section, although I don't think Ivana's going to find her favorite instant noodles.
No.
Indomie.
They got Korean ramen.
They got Korean ramen, but no Indonesian noodles. Fair.
Okay.
All right, so we didn't buy that much today because, quite honestly, we can't afford the Airbnbs here in Denmark, and we're staying in a hotel with no kitchen. So we can't cook for ourselves. I will say this. The restaurants, if you stay to the tourist area, completely out of whack. So we've been eating at the lesser-known establishments, saving our money. But I would say the prices in the grocery store were...
I can totally get down with that. I know what they're saying. Sometimes people think that these people that do these travel vlogs, that they have all this money, but they're just like normal. Like, that's going to be us. We'll be going to the grocery store and buying stuff and be like, okay, we didn't really buy anything today. But I can appreciate and respect what they're saying.
Pretty manageable.
I think so.
Not bad at all. All right, thanks for watching. Simple video today, but long video tomorrow. Later.
All right. Oh, that was great. I mean, they had the prices, I think, were pretty reasonable. I wouldn't say they were like, especially right now today, they're probably a little more expensive. Well, everywhere's more expensive, but I would say that they weren't. They were more than Spain. I'll just put it that way. Less than the United States, more than Spain. I don't know. And now that we're looking at the Netherlands, it seemed like it might be less than the Netherlands even. But I really like them. They do a great job. They do a great job explaining things. They're pretty funny. And, go ahead and go on over there and subscribe to their channel. And if you like this video here and you want to see more reactions just like it, then subscribe to the channel, man. It's easy and it's free. My name is Greg. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.